Thanks for stopping by the Say What show. I'm your host, Saniqua Young. And while you're here, real quick, I want you to make sure that you like, comment, subscribe so you'll be notified anytime I whip up something new for you. Running a little bit behind on these reaction videos for sure. Today we're doing episode 12. I got just a few videos, and hopefully I can make this video shorter than the rest so I can post it on Instagram. But yeah, we're going to get right to it. But before we do, thank you to all the content creators and all who has taken the time to stop by and watch this video today. I do appreciate all the hard work that every content creator has put into their work. And hey, I'm going to talk about it, okay? And like I said, I'm not trying to steal nobody's shit, but I do want to talk about your shit. And since sharing is caring, I care that you share. So please share as many times as you like to however many people you know or don't know. You can send it to people by mistake. I'll appreciate it. But let's get into these videos. As of now, I'm trying to stick to uploading one of these bad mama jammas once a week. Shout out to all the content being used during this video. I put their Instagram accounts below in my descriptions for anyone who's interested in following anyone who information I went over today. And if hey, that's what you want to do, that's what's in your heart, by all means. So first video is from Instagram. It's a repost from account at Jeffrey Mix. It's a wild movie clip, okay, from 1975, all right? It's a show that was called on TV, Someone I Touched. That's the name of the show. But baby, this little clip is quick, but it's rememberable because, if you grew up with a mama who believed in putting hands on you, then you're going to understand when you see this one, what this is about, okay? Someone I touched. Let's check this one out.
He didn't give me a baby. He gave me siblings.
Someone put in the comment, he may have given you syphilis, but your mom gave you these claps. Well, they said the clap. But yeah, man, that's deep right there. I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, if you had a mama that put hands on you when you did something crazy, then yeah, this one right here. People don't put hands on their kids no more. Okay, they barely care to even raise them. But these days, like, I bet you she gonna think twice when she lay down with somebody. Okay, unprotected. She gonna think about them slaps across her face. Her mom was coming with two hands on both sides, slapping the fuck out of her, and then turned around and had to be consoled. The daughter had to console the mama after the mama slapped the daylights out of her about 20 times from the left to the right. Okay, let's get to this next video. So this next video is Instagram repost from account at fatboy_bridge_kid. Now, this is an AI generated video, but I still thought it was funny because Stephen A. Smith probably feel this way about LeBron for real. And yeah, shit. After he stepped in his face at that game in front of all the cameras and shit, he like, you only did that because the cameras are right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just thought this was funny. So this is what this clip is about. It's about Stephen A. Smith going in, snapping on LeBron. Okay, let's check this one out.
I've had it up to here, and I'm done talking. If you really got a problem with me, LeBron, let's settle this shit like men. Because you ain't the only one with some money. I got a lot of YNs from New York that wouldn't hesitate to run down and turn your fucking TV off. I'd pay 100 bands to wipe your nose if I have to because you obviously think it's a game. Yeah, I seen that interview you did yesterday. Nigga, fuck you and Pat McAfee. Bronny James, you're cool, but your dad is a 6'8", 250-pound bitch.
Woo! That's deep right there, right? I wonder if Steven's seen that one, how he feel about that, if he like my sentiments exactly. That's funny. So this next video, just real quick, because I was gonna do a whole little situation with the Stephen A. Smith and LeBron because it is some back and forth going on. But go to LeBron page. That fool posted a clip that came from like I think 5 years ago of Stephen A. Smith getting his boxing on and shit with that stiff ass neck and his back. He was check it out. He had about three quick ones and then he was done. He had to take a break. But I'm just joking. Just check it out though, because the video up there, and I was gonna post it. But let's get to this next video. So the next video is an Instagram repost from at 19 underscore key. And this one's with Jaylen Brown. Okay, like after he get paid all that money and go through what he go through, now all of a sudden he brother, supreme consciousness. Okay, so this is Jaylen breaking down how the NBA industry really works. Let's check this one out.
Nobody surpassed Jordan since. Not LeBron. And we in a whole different era. That was almost 40, that was over 40 years ago. These people you seen on all the commercials, the people you seeing with these big deals, and you think they using the machine to force them to be like an undeniable star. Their talent is already there, but now they're being globalized, now they're being pushed. And all these brands, they are just monetizing off of them. The deals that they actually getting is not that lucrative. Like the Jordan was one-on-one. Nobody surpassed Jordan since. Not LeBron. And we in a whole different era. That was almost 40, that was over 40 years ago. Damn. So they dangling, this stardom, and they push you, and they offer you these deals, and you getting a few $1 million, but they generating so much more off of you. Right. All these brands are generating so much more off of you, and they want to keep it like that. And they want you to feel like we're gonna make you a star. And then once you get awake, or once you finally figure it out, maybe at the end of your career, maybe some I can name and figure it out midway through their career, and start to speak about it, assassinate your character, or all these other type of things. They make your career seem like it wasn't as impactful as it was, all because you stood on a different side of what the yellow brick road that they laid out. They dangle the glamour of trying to make you a star. Like, this is the package. They show you, like, we'll put all the industry behind you to make you a star. From this brand to this brand to this brand, they all friends. Nope.
If you don't know that, I don't know how you don't. Like, it's obvious. You can kind of see it because the level of skill that these newer NBA players play with and the way these rules are set up, it's like they don't even be playing no real basketball. Okay, motherfuckers be flopping and just fouling and acting like they've been fouled, like they be pulling in fouls and just be real fake with it. Like, just play the goddamn game. And like the fact that these people can't even do layups, like you supposed to be $1 million paid, the best of the best basketball player, but you can't do a goddamn layup or a free throw. I don't understand that situation. It seems like it's rigged, but yeah, I totally dig what he's saying. That's deep right there. That, like I said, he come down and he talking like the way he talking with the contracts he be getting. But I don't know. I guess he trying to get his Kyrie Irving on. But it's real deep. So the next video is also Instagram repost from account at o2.mentality. And this is an interview clip with Michael Jordan discussing how the NBA players' skill set used to match, you know what I'm saying, the status and all the, sponsorships and everything they used to get. Like, the only ones that used to get all that was actually the top tier players. That's what he's saying. Let's check out this video right here.
When you look back in our era, Michael Jordan, the Magic Johnsons, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, we earned what we got. When the corporate America came to us, we had a game that could validate their admiration and
sponsorship and all that, yeah.
Now they get that before they play one game. So in essence, you're paying the kid off of potential.
You don't think that's good?
No, because I think it sets a bad work ethic. When you get something so easily, you're not gonna work as hard.
Makes sense. That's just him saying how he feel. Okay. Now this is another quick little video Jordan did. We're gonna be off him real quick and yeah, but this is another video that I got from Instagram. It's a repost from account at the number 2K Savior 24. And like I said, all these accounts you can look in description and check it out, follow the link to your account and check them out. But this one was well, it's a video of Michael Jordan and how locked in and focused he used to be when he would play the game, that he had no time to focus on the bullshit going on around him. You know, like what that person in the crowd is saying in the audience, like it don't even matter. Like, you guys don't pay me, like fuck you, you know what I'm saying? So, check this out real quick.
Come to that paper, I be dead ass serious. My driveway look like the Fast and the Furious. My bitch said, why you be so motherfucking serious? I said, cause I ain't got time for bullshit, period. When it comes to my nigga, I be dead ass serious. When it comes to my skrilla, I be dead ass.
Straight up. Like LeBron, I like him. I really do. So don't think that I'm a LeBron hater. I like him. As far as the conversation of him compared to Michael Jordan, that's not a conversation. Okay. But as far as this video go, they both is showing him telling this shit the way he is. He pointing, telling, get him motherfuckers kicked out. Like, it's that new age, you know what I'm saying? But people do be being like extra disrespectful. And I don't remember them allowing people in the crowd to have seats on the goddamn basketball court. Like y'all be having too much going on a basketball court. And that dude that was yelling behind Michael Jordan, low key, looked like Napoleon Dynamite goddamn uncle and shit. Was he holding radishes or something? Like, what kind of retard shit was that? Anyway, yeah, that was that video. So let's get to this next one, okay? So this next video we're about to look at is an Instagram repost from account at Meme Runner GPT. Okay, and this is another AI generated video, okay, that I thought was off the chain. Because I low key do feel like these people feel the way that whoever this person put this together, like he just took the words right out of that coach mouth, Mike Tomlin, because I know he felt a certain way about Russell Wilson. And it's crazy how Sierra out here working again. It seemed like these wives always get back to work when their husbands got their radar on them and shit not working out in their career or something like that. Beyonce and the Sierras of them all, they got to get back to work. And Rihanna ass even had to come up to the motherfucker ASAP goddamn hearing and help him get off. Like, the wives got to show up when these husbands are under fire, okay? But that's what this one is about. Like I said, it's a video AI generated made with Clonos.io. That's what this, content creator used. And it's of the Steelers coach Mike Tomlin talking mad shit about Russell Simmons. I'm sorry, Russell Simmons. Talking mad shit about Russell Wilson, okay? And this is probably how coach really feel. Like I said, I feel like down deep on the inside, he want to say, fuck that nigga. That's this video. Let's check this out.
Thank God we officially got rid of fucking Russell Wilson, man. I couldn't stand being around him for another goddamn minute. A year ago, he was on his way out of the league. But I did him the biggest favor of his career when I sat Justin Fields' ass on the bench halfway through the season. I took a risk on Mr. Unlimited, and so how did he repay me? Well, as soon as the guy got a couple wins under his belt, it got to his head. Started acting like an absolute jackass. Just listen.
I carved up the fucking Bengals defense today like a Thanksgiving turkey. Russell Wilson bent them over and spread that salty Mr. Unlimited gravy all over their asses. We better bust out a DNA test. Because I'm pretty sure I'm Jaden Daniels' daddy now.
Can you believe the words coming out of this guy's mouth? He's an absolute fucking nutcase, should be institutionalized or something. Anyways, after Russ lost his mind, my Steelers lost the last 4 games of the season. Russ averaged under 200 yards down that stretch and got dumped out of the wild card by the Ravens. He's a clown. And nobody on the Steelers wanted him here. Even fucking DK told us to dump him. It sounds crazy to say this, but I'll take my chances with Aaron Rodgers.
Mm. Hmm. That's crazy. And Aaron Rodgers over there now? That's D-boy. Aaron Rodgers. And who the hell paid for Russell Wilson? I think he with the New York Giants or some shit I seen. And he got the money that he wanted. Like he wanted more money from the Steelers, and they want to try and pay his ass with the shitty seasons he been having. And now I think he with the Giants and they gave him what he wanted, you know. I mean, good for them, kudos, you know what I'm saying? But Justin was snapping over there for real. With the Steelers, he was snapping. I was kind of salty and shit because he didn't do that good over here with the goddamn Bears. And, you know, whatever about them Bears situation. I love the Bears. We love the Bears, okay? We love them for the sake of home spirit. We love our team. We know they're not shit. We understand that the Bears and the Bulls, like they have team players that's individually really good. And it's like a team, you know, that you come through and, you know, get better and then go and trade to another team and do better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't gonna talk too much shit about them. But anyway, this next video. So this next video is an Instagram repost from account at 2KNW me is 2LUV me 2. Okay, I like that. That's cute. But this one is, have you ever heard of someone sing so good that they knock your socks off, right? You heard that, he knocked my socks off. But in this video, this man had his little Teddy Pendergrass little rasp going on so strong that he blew this woman wig right off her head, baby. And there wasn't nothing she can do about it but just rub that motherfucker stocking cap and start laughing. She should have took a sip of her drink too. Okay, that's this video. Let's check this one out. Let me tell you something. All it takes is a couple of pins in your head to go ahead and lock down that wig. If you don't want to be doing all that glue shit and all this and that, whatever, but a couple of bobby pins, all you need. Bop, 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 you know what I'm saying? Turn the opposite way and lock that thing in so that, you know, when you dip that head back, your wig don't just fall off, you know what I'm saying? Or if you doing the ride, that thing just don't come off. Y'all got to tack down them motherfucking wigs, man. You don't want to be embarrassed. Other than that, enjoy life. Okay. All right. So this next video is also an Instagram repost from account at VEEXOXOXO. Okay, now this beautiful babe right here, okay, she is basically saying that home ownership is ghetto and it's not even worth all the things that come along with it. And I'm just curious, how do you feel about home ownership? Do you think it's something that people should try to obtain, you know, acquiring their own, you know, property, you know, or some land? Or do you think, you know, it's not even worth it and it's better just to rent? So that's what she's talking about. But I think it's still worth it. I think that people should try to go get, you know, a home. You know, like I said, to each his own, depends on people's circumstances, but I think people should still try to get home. I know I am. Maybe a few of them, like she said, you can, you know, be an investor and actually rent out homes, you know, and things like that. I know you have to worry about a lot, but it's worth it. Because if it wasn't, why would all the wealthy people doing it? Next video, let's check it out.
Things are made out of paper mache. I just wanted to get on here and talk about homeownership and how it's for the birds. I highly don't recommend. Let me list the pros and cons. Let me start off with the pros. First things first, you're a homeowner. The American dream, right? Number 2, you can get equity back if you decide to sell your house. So if you sell your house, all that money you've been paying doesn't entirely go in the trash. Okay, now that we're done with that, the cons. You are your own maintenance person, okay? If anything in the house goes wrong, you have to handle it. Your grass, you have to mow it. The spiders and things, you have to get pest control. I have to climb up my attic every month to change out the AC filter, because if I don't, my AC works harder. If my AC works harder, the AC can break. If the AC breaks, I have to pay for it. Secondly, HOA fees. You have to pay to live in the neighborhood. If you're not cutting your grass, they can fine you. HOA don't play. Third, property taxes. You're paying the government to live on this plot of land. Even after you pay off your home, that don't matter. You still have to pay property taxes. I'm over it. I'm at the age where I'd rather pay for convenience. I want to downsize. I want to move to a high rise. I just want the view of the cityscape. The only lifting I want to do is picking up my phone. Something breaks, I'm calling the front desk. Y'all need to come handle this. Now, mind you, if you're a family, you have kids, it makes sense. You need this space. But if you're a single woman or a single man, there's no need to own a home unless it's an investment property. I've done the home ownership. You know, I got it out of my system. Everyone's like, oh, but you're going to be throwing away money. I will throw away money. It's fine. I want to turn my brain off. I don't want to think about the AC. I don't think about pest control. I don't want to think. Because the way they're building these homes these days, they're making...
So let me tell you, when it comes to high rises, I've been staying in high rises for like more than half of my life. And it is super convenient and it is super beautiful when things are such, right? Depending on your location, right? And as far as houses go, like with the whole pest control, that will probably be like the hardest part for me because yeah, I'm like super scared of anything that likes to creep and crawl around the house that don't participate in paying any mortgage or rent. So yeah, most definitely that part would be tough. But as far as the HOA fees, you can find a property that doesn't have HOA fees. Like when I was doing home searching, not every house came with HOA fees. So, but still, you still want to be a good neighbor and care about the appearance of your home and things like that anyway. Like, don't be a horrible neighbor, okay? Like, yeah, but that's it about that one. Let's get to this next video. So this next video is a repost from @WorldStar. According to reports, Elon Musk has sold Twitter, also known as X, to his AI company called XAI in a $45 billion deal. He bought Twitter for $44 billion in 2022. And the last time I checked, just a few months ago, it was only worth 10 billion. So I don't know where this other 34 billion came from, but I know Elon knows, okay? He's legit just moving money around pretty much, absorbing, the equity or the funds that he have in X into his other company, AIX, especially since it wasn't doing too good. Now he can use this both budgets combined to run both companies, but also I'm quite sure he want to, use the AI company in X as well, and have his own little AI situation. But both companies are private, okay? So he doesn't have to publicly report the finances. Like he can give you an estimation, but he don't have to really, go into deep about it. So, that's what this situation is about. Okay. I had to go get my glasses. So this is a report I pulled up on MSN. I can't remember exactly who reported this, but I'll try to put it in notes. But it says Elon Musk has sold social media site X to his own XAI artificial intelligence company in a 33 billion all stock deal. The billionaire, see how they just keep changing the numbers? Like you really just can't trust that what they're saying is 100% true because these numbers are just very figurative, okay? But the billionaire announced on Friday, so I think it's just the past Friday that I think the 3rd or something like that. Both companies are privately held, which means they are not required to disclose their finances to the public. Musk said in a post on X that the move will unlock immense potential by blending XAI's advanced AI capability and expertise with X massive reach. He said that the deal values XAI at $80 billion and X at $33 billion. Musk, who serves as CEO of Tesla, and that's a whole nother situation we're going to talk about, in SpaceX, as well as an advisor to President Donald Trump, which he's supposed to be taking the back seat to that, right? I don't think he is. Brought the site, then called Twitter for $44 billion, or brought, what is that? Okay, brought the site, then called Twitter. That's what it said, for $44 billion in 2022. Gutted its staff, like he doing now to the federal government staff. He gutting everybody out. And changed its policies to not to hate speech. Although I heard that's going on, a lot of racism I heard going on over there on Twitter or X. Anyway, changed its policies on hate speech, misinformation, which they still spreading misinformation, and user verification, and renamed it X. You know, he's obsessed with X. He got kids with the X in it and shit. So, I mean, that's his thing. He just X everywhere. SpaceX, just X that. So he launched XAI a year later. And this is in quotation marks. XAI and X future are intertwined. Today, we officially take the step to combine the data, models, compute, distribution, and talent. This combination will unlock immense potential by blending XAI advanced AI capability and expertise with X's massive reach. Musk wrote on X, the combined company will deliver smarter, more meaningful experiences to billions of people while staying true to our core mission of seeking truth and advancing knowledge. Sounds good, okay? So that's that. And so now this next video, because the other one wasn't a video, was more of me reporting some information to you via a post from World Star. This one is the one from IG at Epoch Times, and that's the EPOCH Times. Musk explaining how Social Security recipients will get more benefits and not less, due to what Doge has been doing. So this is him talking about that. Let's check this out and hear what he has to say.
How do you reassure people that what you all are doing is not going to affect their benefits?
No, in fact, what we're doing will help their benefits. Legitimate people, as a result of the work of Doge, will receive more Social Security, not less. I want to emphasize that. As a result of the work of Doge, legitimate recipients of Social Security will receive more money, not less money. Are we going to get a lot of complaints along the way? Absolutely. You know, one of the things I learned at PayPal was, you know who complains the loudest and with the most amount of fake righteous indignation? The fraudsters. It's going to affect people very positively. So the changes that we're doing here will ensure the solvency of the American government, of the United States of America. This is what we're trying to do, is ensure that people do receive their benefits in the future. And you can only receive your benefits if the country is operating in a healthy and competent way.
What y'all think about that? It's funny. I was at the Real joint over the weekend, and it was this older lady standing in line, and I asked her how she felt about, you know, what's going on with Social Security, Medicare, things like that. And, you know, with the tariffs, and, you know, she says, you know, well, they saying, you know, that it's going to get better and that it's just going to be rough for a while, you know. So, I mean, I'm just got to trust that it will get better, you know. And she probably was like in her probably late 60s, you know what I'm saying? And this is how she felt, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, but you talking about fraudsters. I mean, who Okay, we don't want to say too much, but it's some people who will call him a fraudster. I don't want to say that's me because we're here for entertainment, informative, you know what I'm saying, just purposes here. Okay, we just talking just to be talking. We don't really know, but we just talking. Okay, but yeah, I'm just I don't know. We'll see what happens, but he do give me that. I believe that's all, folks. Type of what all the you can't get his sentences out. Like, are you hearing yourself or are you thinking fully before you actually get your words out? Because I don't know, maybe his brain moves too fast. A lot of people that stutter and have speech impediments and things like that, their brain move faster than their mouths can form the words to get it out. But say. Let's get to this next video. See, we on this Elon Musk kick real quick, okay? So I said I was gonna come back to the Tesla situation, right? Because yeah, that's the next post, which is a repost from account at tom.zreka, and that's Z as in zebra, Reika. This is about the CEO, Tesla investor named Ross Gerber of Gerber Kawasaki Wealth and Investment Management, want Elon removed as CEO of Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Criticizing the board of Tesla for allowing Elon to even be able to buy Twitter, aka X, without appointing new leadership for Tesla, okay? And failing to address his actions, which is now hurting the Tesla brand. And I don't think that Ross Gerber is only talking about Twitter here. He's probably talking about everything that Elon has been doing and has his hands in, that's keeping him from focusing on the Tesla brand. You know what I'm saying? But it's this market, baby. This market, the way the market been acting since him and Trump been working and doing everything they doing outside of the tariffs is causing 401ks and everything. Like, people are like not happy. Okay, people who supported them is looking at them sideways, and I think that Ross Gerber, that's really where he coming from, but he don't want to say all that, so he gonna make it seem like, dude, you heard of my investment. You need to either focus on this Tesla shit and step back from all that president advising and all that extra shit you doing. I'm gonna pull my motherfucking money. Okay, that's probably what he feeling like. So that's what this situation is about. Insurance companies dropped Cybertrucks from coverage amid massive 46,000 recalls. Okay, that's crazy right there. So this next video is like a post and a video all in one, is from account at ATL Black Star, and it's from Associated Press, who's reporting that U.S. safety regulations have recalled nearly all Tesla Cybertrucks, marking the 8th recall since their last 2023 launch. The recall affects over 46,000 vehicles from the year of 2024 and 2025 model years due to a windshield panel that can detach while driving, posing a road hazard. Tesla will replace the faulty part free of charge. Additionally, major insurers like Gecko and Safeco have refused to renew any Cybertruck policy, citing ineligibility. This recall follows previous issues, including acceleration pedal malfunctions and power loss. Damn, that's fucked up. Like, I mean, not to mention that these boys, these Tesla, I don't think it's just Tesla though. I kind of think like when that Leave the World Behind movie came around and they had those Teslas in there just driving by themselves, and then next thing you know it was winter, and it got so cold that the batteries wasn't holding no charge, and people's shit was just like abandoned everywhere, and the charging stations wasn't working anywhere, and blah 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 whatever. I thought that was kind of like an attack on Tesla cars. itself, okay, because they're not the only electrical vehicles out there, and I'm quite sure that other electrical vehicles have issues holding on to power during very cold temperatures. But for some reason, that's the only one that was really reporting like that. But that's just crazy, with this Cybertruck. Can you imagine your panel coming out? And those fucking trucks are expensive as shit. I could not imagine talking about you gonna do it for free. Why you ain't fix it right the first time for the amount of money it costs? But anyway, this next little clip video, like I said, goes to this. And this is this young man, basically showing how easy it is to dismantle a goddamn Cybertruck, Tesla Cybertruck. Now, who's to say he ain't already rigged it before you start pulling it apart? But check this out. Check this out.
It's all one piece of the body. Oh yeah, they don't use... No way. Oh my God, 3 fingers. It's all one piece of the body.
And this is just showing about the insurance situation where they're no longer renewing policies. Somebody got a letter basically saying like it's game over. I don't know what you're gonna do with that car. We gonna fix that shit. So this next video is a video, and oh my God, this is a repost from at China News Asia. Okay, and just a quick update that they put on there. The motorcyclist was found that was in the video, but he was found unalive, and that was on March 25th. This is a video of a 20-meter wide sinkhole that just opened up in Seoul on Monday, March 24th. On Tuesday morning, only the motorbike and the motorcyclist, I think it's a hand phone, the motorcyclist's hand phone was found in the sinkhole, and they found his body the next day. The woman who was in that truck that just missed going into the sinkhole, she is fine. She's okay, but she does have some injuries. But she is still alive, and thankful to God that she didn't also, become unalive. And she was discharged from the hospital. So this is hashtag South Korean news. Okay, that's this video. Thank God. Let me tell you, because when I'm driving, I do have little fears. Like, I be thinking of sinkholes because they're so sporadic, you just don't know. So every day, all day, thank you, Lord, for solid ground. Thank you for stability. Thank you for keeping me. Thank you for protecting me. Because any moment, something can happen. So you better be forever grateful and forever thanking God for everything, okay? People walk around here pissed off about stupid stuff. My God, this could be your life, okay? Check this out. Jesus Christ. That is so deep. And like, I like to think that that's AI generated, but that's real shit right there. That's real right there. That's so deep. So I'm laughing because of this last video. Okay, y'all know I like to end on a positive note. I like to end with either something that's going to be motivational, inspirational, or just funny, okay? In a world with so much crazy shit and things happening every day, it's getting harder and harder to find reasons to laugh and smile. But just know that God has your back and he's control of everything, and everything will work out for your good, okay? So this last post is a repost from IG from account at Rich Auntie Corn I think that's how it goes. Check it out in the description. And this is the Black people, you know, and their response to everything going on in the news today. And just ending, like I say, on a positive note, as usual. Because no matter what you're going through in this world today, you have to find a way to have a good time. So thank you so much for stopping by to Kick It With Your Girl. I look forward to the next time we up. And remember to be kind, be well, and be blessed by the best. Ciao. Until the next time.
Did you know Trump just legalized segregation again?
Breaking news. Trump just signed an executive order that could destroy federal unions.
The administration announced Friday they're revoking legal status of 500,000 migrants who came here legally from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela during President Biden's terms. This
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and get notified.